Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to talk about my days, my past life as an actor. Right now, I'm heading to the bus stop because I'm a loser. Very early in the morning to head to this job. Well, I slave away for long hours for a decent paycheck, but my past life, folks, I was an actor, not a famous one, but I had a decent career going, and pretty much what I would do is, I remember one time I was getting ready for a role, and I was playing this homeless guy, and I had to go around it was in Venice Beach. And I had to, ask people for change and use the shower. And to prepare for the role, I had to walk up. I walked around to people and I said, "Hey, do you have any spare change?" Now, these people didn't know I was homeless. They thought I was really homeless because I was white, very thin, tan. So obviously you could tell this was a past life, not now, because I know you guys make fun of me and call me fat. But a guy walks by and I say, "Hey, do you have any spare change?" And he just said, "No, I'm sorry, buddy." And I said, "It's alright, God will take care of me." And the guy believed it. The guy believed me pretty much that I was homeless. And I said, "Hey, I'm a really good actor." And I would just walk around Venice Beach for days, looking in trash cans, not actually eating in trash cans or anything like that. But I just would pretty much, just walk around and just look in trash cans and ask people for change. And I would use the shower in Venice Beach. I would be very dirty. I would not shower for days. Not wipe my butt with toilet paper that well. And pretty much that's what I would do. Then when it came time for the role, I nailed it. I only had 2 lines in the movie. It was just ask for spare change. When the guy offered to buy me food, I told him I would prefer psychedelic drugs instead, because on Venice Beach it's very easy to, get food. People give you pizza and all sorts of treats and all sorts of food. So it was very easy for me to get food, but I wanted drugs. Not coke, not heroin, man. I wanted weed. That's what I wanted. I wanted marijuana and things of that nature. That's what I wanted. I wanted mushrooms, pills, and anything to make me float, anything to make me hallucinate. I was, just not there. And that was just pretty much the role in the movie. I nailed it, and then I didn't have a lot of roles after that. I was a part-time actor. Pretty much I had another role in the movie where I played a parking valet. When I was a young man, I had to put on a red suit jacket. And people would come over to me and say, "Hey, go easy on the clutch. Hey, don't go easy on the brakes." And one day, this beautiful blonde girl, rich girl driving a convertible, she gives me her keys, and I'm very nervous because I want to impress her. And she says, "Hey, this is my daddy's car, so be very careful with this." And I said, "I'll take care of it." And I remember turning down this slow turn. I almost hit something. I almost hit this little edge in the parking garage because I was so nervous, but I made that turn. And I remember she got out the restaurant. She had a date with this guy. You can call him a Chad. Past life, that was the norm. A lot of guys look like that. Nowadays, it's called a Chad. She had a date with this Chad, and he didn't take her home that night, but I'm pretty sure he eventually got her. And I got the keys for her, and I said, there you go, Miss Wilson, and not a smile, not an acknowledgement. She just got in her car and drove home. I remember looking at her like, man, if I can ever get a girl like that, just really good looking, and she's got a rich daddy, and nice family, man, I'll be set for life, but of course I never did. Never did get a date with her, as expected, but I had a lot of part-time roles. I also had a role in a sitcom. It wasn't a big sitcom, I'm not going to say the name, but pretty much I had a few lines here and there. I remember spending days. You have to wait days, everybody. Days just to do these little lines. Just to do these little roles, just to put on your little resume. Done commercials. You know that episode of Seinfeld with Kramer's in Hollywood, it's very true. You know when Kramer's in Hollywood and he's doing the thing where he's screaming with the girl and he's reading the line? Those roles are very accurate, folks. Yeah, those roles are very accurate. I've done a lot of those roles. You know, shaving cream commercials. They only show the side of my face for about 3 seconds. It's not easy being an actor, folks. Anybody who makes it, kudos to them. Part of it is obviously the look. I was never really a great-looking guy. Once again, I was very thin and tan. But I was no Brad Pitt, put it that way. Part of the acting is you gotta be a better than average looking person. Hollywood doesn't like fat people. And Hollywood really doesn't like non-white people nowadays with this whole liberal stuff going on. You're going to see more people of color, more body sizes, transgenders and all this nonsense. But back then it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't. You had to be white. You had to be thin. You had to be tan. You had to have a great set of teeth. You had to fit the role. But you see, folks, I never got that far. But in the past life, you know, compared to now, it's just how it is, man. It's just how it is. You just never know how far you're gonna get with these roles. My last role, I was an older man. Played a role in one of these young hit movies. And me and the older guys are giving the young guys advice. I'm not going to say which movie it was. It was one of those American Pie movies, the later ones, the ones that suck. American Pie 8. One of those stupid-ass movies. And pretty much, that was the role. I only had about 2 scenes in the movie. I tell this young kid that he shouldn't rush to lose his virginity, which, by the way, I would never do in my real life. In my real life, I would tell a kid to lose his virginity at any fast as possible. Absolutely. Lose it when you're 10 years old, because these girls today, well, pretty sure some of these guys know. But nonetheless, man, you know, it's just the acting business has totally changed. Now you can do movie roles online. Now you can do all sorts of stuff on Zoom and all this nonsense. But back in the day, you had to wait in line. You had to be in person. You had to wait days just to get these little parts. It really was just how it was, you know? So I just feel bad for the people today. You guys got screwed. You got nothing. You got nothing just for the internet. That's all you guys wanted. threw your whole lives away for these little techs and gadgets you all play with. A lot of people out there ain't living their life. Hell, goddamn podcast, whatever this is, little show you're listening to now, that's not even worth it. It's not even worth listening to this crap. Gave it all up. Everything's gone, folks. Everything's gone. Civilization is just gone down year after year. That's all it is. Everyone's willing to give it away. For what? People seems it's all just, what's the point of this, really? Well, you don't know what you're going to be in your past life or what your next life is, but not everybody believes in reincarnation, you know. Only very few people believe in it, but whatever, it's not really a religious thing or anything. It's just, do you come back as somebody else? It really depends on your beliefs and such. But things are getting worse and worse out here, folks. No one's living their lives anymore. Everyone's offended by everything. People are just worried about other people. That's what it is. Very few people are living their life and having fun anymore. It's just terrible. But that last role I had, I really did appreciate it because they told me originally that my scene wouldn't make the movie. When I was in American Pie, whatever that one was. And then, last minute they called me and said, hey, we're going to put you in the movie. And I was like, whoa, I can't believe this. I made it. I barely made it, but I made it. Made it inside the movie. Couldn't believe. Shocked. Watched it back and I thought I did a damn good job, even though it was only there for 2 little scenes. And that was it. I had a few good years left, and then I passed away. I don't know what I died from, but I died, damn it. Next thing you know, I hear myself on some podcast, and I'm like, that's not me. It's some damn guy who gets his kicks off, offending people, saying all sorts of nasty things. But I'm not against it. I kind of get why he does it. He doesn't want to let go of the current times, the times he had when it was fun. So I realized later on that, hey, what he's doing is not so bad. What's wrong with hanging on to the good times? What's wrong with trying to hang on to what you believe in? There's nothing wrong with that. And if you think there is, well then, everybody keeps saying get with the times. Well, there are people out there who don't want to get with the times. Understand? Well, listen. I just wanted to say hi. Pretty much check in with you folks. I wouldn't trade it all, even though I was only a part-time actor. I only had a few decent roles. And I didn't make a lot of money. I was a waiter for a long time, a valet, all these terrible things. The shit jobs I had, living in Los Angeles, barely making rent. I wouldn't trade it all, folks. I wouldn't trade anything for these boring degenerates of today. Sitting there fighting on computers like a bunch of sissies. Arguing about stuff that doesn't even matter. Destroying the world, destroying their cities, for what? I wouldn't give it up in a day, because I lived my life, and I had a damn good time. And that's all I want to say. I don't know if anybody's listening to this, but if you are, all I want to say is don't ever let go of the times you wish you had. You gotta fight for those times. Alright, you folks enjoy yourselves. Cheers.